I guess you're eager to dive into learning React Native, and I am too. So we're nearing the end of this Getting Started module. Let's see what else this course offers you then. First, in the next module, we'll dive into the very basics of React Native. How it works, which components it ships with, how we style these components, all of that. We'll start building our course project there, and we'll dive into these very important basics. Thereafter, we'll have a look at how we incorporate Redux into our React Native app and how we can, well, use it there. We'll probably also have faced some errors by then, which is why we will also have a look at how we debug React Native apps. And once we learn this, and there are some really cool features when it comes to this, I can already tell you that. So once we covered debugging, we'll have a look at how we link and use third-party libraries. Things like using special icons, maps, all of that. We'll have a look at how we add such third-party libraries. Thereafter, we'll learn how to use navigation. In a React for Web course, this module would have been called routing. Here, we're not really routing because we don't have any routes. We have no URLs in the URL bar because there is no URL bar. But we, of course, will have tabs. We want to navigate forward and then press the back button. All these things are covered in this module. Thereafter, we'll have a look at how we style and animate React Native applications. Another very cool module with a lot of things in it. And of course, we'll also learn how we can interact with the user and handle user input and validate that input, things like that. Thereafter, we'll have a look at how we use the camera and maps, how we build that into our React Native app and use these features. And thereafter, how we also can store data on a server, fetch data from there. So how we can really hook up our React Native mobile app to some backend. Now, when we talk about a backend, we also will learn how we authenticate users. So how we create users, sign users in, manage the user session on the mobile app, all that cool and interesting stuff. And then we will also polish and publish our app, because in the end, we of course want to know how we could get our app into the App Store. And that is what we'll cover here. So a lot of content in this course. By the end of it, you'll feel very confident diving deeper into React Native and building React Native apps.